with Professor Stephen's presentation. I'm actually privileged to be on the panel with him, with a brilliant mind on space law and also with respect to the military side of that. He expressed at the end that he was not sure whether he's presenting a sort of pessimistic view of the things. Dale, if I can say, let me continue that. I will really present the really pessimistic view because that's what it is. So when I was invited to make a presentation, I thought, what should I be speaking about? Should be talking about all these things. Recently, in collaboration with one of my research assistant, Nishat Mishra, I wrote an article, which will be published soon in a book. The title of that article is The Beginning of the End of International Space Law. This is a very provocative title, and we intentionally chose that. So I will just give you some example, a kind of summary of our findings and what we have it. So let me say at the outset, say that when we use the term end of law, we use it in the same sense as John Locke used. That is, the end of law is not to abolish or restrain, but to preserve and enlarge freedom. So that's what in essence is. We all know about a month ago, on 5th of January, Saudi Arabia sent its notification to the United Nations to withdraw from the Moon Agreement. This is a unique and unprecedented development, as this is the first time ever a state has withdrawn or showed interest to withdraw from a United Nations treaty. This may initiate a trend for abandoning not only the Moon Agreement, but also other instruments of international space law. In my view, we are witnessing the beginning of the end of international space law. The end of law results in law of jungle. That means a state of affairs in which some gain absolute freedom, while the freedom of others is significantly restrained, if not totally lost. In today's world, the complete end of law may not be conceivable. However, limiting the scope of law, its routine disregard, ineffective implementation, intentional weakening, or clear violation of international law, as we have seen in a recent situation, including space law, with impunity is a cause for alarm, hinting at the beginning of end of international space law. We know that international law, what we know is essentially is sort of codified